Are live. How is everybody doing on this Friday, November 2nd, 2018? To all those who are celebrating, happy All Souls Day, Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. Thank you to everybody who joined us for last night's Twitch stream. We were streaming more GTA 5 online. We also gave our last clue to what our organization in GTA 5 Online will be, and tonight for that we will finally reveal what our organization name is as well. So thank you as well to everybody who was able to watch our intro video to our newest Q&A series topic as voted on by you in our community of the future of YouTube. So for those who have already watched it too, you already know for part one what we're going to be talking about for the future of YouTube being the future of this platform. For those who would like to not only be able to be caught up on a little bit what we're going to talk about specifically for the future of YouTube, if you haven't already had a chance to, and for parts 2 and 3, you can still watch our intro video that is still uploaded to our channel. So basically for the future of YouTube, we're going to start with the future of this platform we are on right now, both in the short term being just for 2019 and also in the long term for beyond 2019 and 2020 and going forward. Now just before we get started, just a quick note as well that these are only just predictions, only just based upon my opinion. Is no one's really 100% sure what is going to happen in the future. It's just based upon just seeing current trends that we have saw here as well too. YouTube is killing the platform. Hey, Mr. Moore, welcome to the stream. Oh, we're going to get to that too, Mr. Moore, but welcome. How are you tonight, sir? Thank you for joining us. I'm going to get to that too. That was a pretty good segue as well too, but at least just try to help us explain too, at least starting off with the short term as well. Because again, it's very different than when it was when I first not only started watching videos on this platform, but also as well just the past few years as well too. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Moore. I'm sorry you're sick with the flu. Hopefully my stomach's a little upset too, and hopefully I'm not coming down with something too. But part of it too is like if there's like changing weather pretty quick. I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking, Mr. Moore. I'm doing all right. Hopefully my stomach will calm down too. I have some ginger ale over here as well too. So, but it's all right. Up to no good. Yeah, great to see you. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, up to no good. Welcome. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How have you been? Welcome. Thank you to everybody for joining us. Welcome to everyone. Philippines. Jones Box, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Saturday in the Philippines. Welcome. And also speaking of too, I hope our YouTube analytics are like fixed as well too, that we can actually start seeing again where everybody for each country is from too. Because when I go into YouTube analytics, they just do the US and maybe Canada or the UK. AMC, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. How have you been? Thank you for being here. Welcome. Because normally when I went for YouTube analytics, I can't see specific countries anymore. I don't know if it's just me or if it's just broken in general. Because I can't do it through the Creator Studio app because it just says United States and other, and it's just like, okay, I like to know like everybody from Canada, UK, Philippines, Australia, Mexico, South America. You know, I like to know that YouTube, but I guess I have other plans as well too. But thank you to everybody for joining us. Please check out everybody's channels here in the chat. See if anybody's content of genuine interest to you. For feedback, tips, advice, and suggestions to improve the quality of the content. If you also know somebody who is interested in the content as well, share with them on your social media accounts. As for the what I believe in the short-term future is for this platform as well too, yours has grown since last time I caught your stream. Oh, thank you up to no good. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's grown in a little bit as well. I got a haircut thing. It was like what, a week ago, I believe. And I actually just shaved actually yesterday too. I was just trying to make sure it's like all lined up and everything, and it's nice. At least try to be somewhat somewhat presentable here too. But I don't know. But yeah, usually I like my hair shorter, so even when it's cold. I can't stand longer hair. I've had it before, and it's just like it's hard to like manage and like and also too when you like wake up as well too. Then like you have bedhead and where like your hair is like then you gotta fix it. But anyway, too. But yeah, short term, what I believe will happen here on this platform as well too. For 2019, just first off, and again I said it before too. These are just our opinions too. I have no idea if any of these are gonna happen too. Just based upon what I've seen from the rest of this year in 2018 and also 2017 and before. 2019, I actually see more 2017 style events happening as well, because given that it's probably going to be the current leadership under YouTube, and it's still going to be the current type of videos that they want and live streams they want to push. Also, same like general like whoever's trending or celebrities as well too. So for at least the type of content that YouTube would be more, I guess, in favor of, I guess, based upon what they're going for, I see like more of that happening. But as for 2019, I think it's going to be somewhat different in the sense that I think it'll be more 2017 style or 2017, I guess, newsworthy events that most mainstream media have picked up on. I don't think on 2018, besides February 20th when the newest partner program rules came into effect. That was probably like one of the bigger stores in 2018. But I see like 2019, you'll see more events for that as well. And then also too, I will actually see more of really just like Google, also YouTube, and also the parent company Alphabet as well too. Just trying to actually push more on ads as well too, because for Google's main source of revenue, or for the public reporting unit as well too, is ads. So I actually see them more. Hey, Typical, welcome to the stream. Sorry I missed your dirt live stream before, your rally car racing stream before. Hey Patrick, welcome to the stream. Not much. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining us. But anyway, as I was saying before too, I would see Google actually not only trying to push even more ads on whether you're in the partner program or not too, as well too. I would see them trying to find new ways to put ads in videos and live streams as well. Like I said, it's like their main source of revenue. Are you close to? Oh no, up to no good. I've been monetized actually. I've been monetized for well, I should say we've been monetized for what has it been? Just past 2 months now. Oh, okay, cool, Patrick. It's been over 2 months. It was August 27th. We got monetized. We officially we submitted our application because we were eligible on like July 31st or August 1st. I shouldn't say finally, but yeah, we were eligible on July 31st or August 1st. Forget which day. Oh no, yeah, I can explain that too. Up to no good. Reason why as well too, I didn't turn on Super Chat just because, again, I don't see how Google taking 30% of someone's donation if they donate to a streamer or whoever channel to. I don't see how it's justified. I don't know where the 30% comes from. I just think there are better options out there as well too for those who would wish to either donate to this channel or for on Twitch as well. At some point, I guess it would, because I didn't plan on turning on Super Chat. I guess the new rules are messed up. Wait, what are the new rules, Mr. Moore? What are the new rules? No, I know it's like. And I know for some people in the UK as well too. I know using like PayPal too, it's a lot. And I know that's like part of it too. I know in Canada, the UK, it's a little different than versus the US. I just don't see like how Google like taking 30% to it. It's 30% is necessary. Perhaps maybe if it's just like, oh, okay, well, Patrick, well, I know 4,000 hours isn't easy to get to, but even if like you're monetized too, or like anybody's monetized too, I guess I could have talked about that too. I guess like it's gonna be part of it too in the future of YouTube as well too for our Q&A series. Kind of like the partner program we're also partly going to talk about as well. But yeah, 30% too. And that's not even including any taxes that you would have to pay on that at the end of the year as well. 30% is just whatever Google takes. And then what's left for you, and depending upon if it's a different currency, if somebody donates to you, I think it's like Canadian dollars or British pound or Australian dollars or I forget what currency is in the Philippines. I forget. But either way, I think you have to pay the currency translation exchange too. Someone donates to you and has a bit of banter, they will take the super chat money off you and donate to charity. Oh, are you serious? Like, wow, that is even worse. I did not expect them to do that. But I guess YouTube. Hey, Cal, welcome to the stream. Dong, ding dong. I didn't say your name 3 times too. I figured you would just appear in the chat too. Because like, I gotta say your name 3 times next time too. I don't know, but yeah, welcome to the stream, Cal. Thank you for joining us. Or it might be Vietnam. Oh, Vietnam. Yeah, that's their currency. Yeah. But I didn't know that, Mr. Moore. I didn't know. When are the new rules go into effect for Super Chat? And it's like, I guess, like, no, that's, yeah, I know, Cal. He's like, hey, Sierra, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Hope you had a good day at work. Father and sons, welcome. How have you been? Thank you for joining us. Welcome. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. Hope the whole family's doing well. But yeah, I was saying before, I didn't know like Super Chat just recently changed its rules too. But yeah, also just 2019 as well too. I think that either for the partner program as well too, or for Super Chat, even though they've already changed the rules like Mr. Morris just mentioned as well too. Personally, I believe like I should just start even modifying those even more too. All right, that's good, Father. So you're doing okay. That's good. I feel like they'll continue to modify those rules too within 2019, or at the very least make plans for that as well. Whether it's just raising the threshold. So we took 27 grand out of the stream. Who can't? Oh, I think it's like, oh, sorry, it's against our rules. You can't have ads or Super Chat for I think it's like a charity stream or like tragedies or something like that. And they just took it and well, just like wow, basically just like taking things that it starts with 30% and then for some people it'll be 100%. That's ridiculous. Somebody's trying to do something nice for charity and just YouTube takes it away. Wow. I really wish mainstream media would pick up on that more, but, I guess they have other things I'd rather talk about. Not just in the U.S., too. I feel like either Canada, UK, Philippines, rest of Europe, Australia, someone else could have picked up on that. But anyway, yeah, so in 2019, I still feel like given it's going to be the current leadership as it is here on YouTube, I feel like they're either going to try to set up plans to modify the partner programs rules and conditions even more, and also with Super Chat too, because it's only been around since 2017. They're probably going to still change it even more. It's only been around for just over a year. So if the current rules as well too, I feel like those will eventually either be plans to change to, or even in 2019, if they just do it suddenly, they'll probably just do that as well. And then also in 2019 as well, I also feel like it'll be the beginning of, at least what I've noticed on this platform too, I see like an oversaturation of very similar content. And then 2019, I would at least say, would beginning at least some signs of a tipping point where either some channels would either be either not censored, but like it would be a lot harder to find them if it's very similar in content or very homogenous content, or they're just either going to have a new rule in their terms of service saying, okay, well, the types of content you wish to share or make it public or whatever, they'll probably say, okay, well, it can't be too much like this or something like this too. I feel like eventually in their terms of service, they'll probably do something like that. Again, it would just be something like that too. Whether or not they would tell people, I have no idea, but that's at least in 2019. But at least that's what at least they'll start to do as well too. They could push that to 2020 or beyond too. But again, these are a few things too. At least for 2019, I believe they will actually start doing. Just because I don't see the current leadership changing as well too. And Google with their main source of revenue being ads, like I said, they're just making quite a bit of money off of it as well too. So they're just going to continue pushing that as well too. That's just what they see. This platform is basically has turned into is you just pretty much just see ads everywhere as well. Now, will that mean that eventually, I mean, when we talk about longer term goals or longer term, I guess, predictions as well to what we think is going to happen, they may just like try to either expand their types of revenue they would have for the company, but I don't know that again. But and again, just for short term as well too, not necessarily. So I guess basically be like kind of more of the same too. If you're not already an established account or established celebrity or trending on here as well too. But in some cases, they'll try to at least have it. Believe it or not, Philippines currency is called peso. Is it really? Oh, I didn't know that. I guess it's like, I didn't know that. I thought it was something different too. Oh, I didn't know that. This peso too good is the same as in Mexico then. All right, I did not know that. I don't know what the exchange rate would be too, but yeah, in general. But I guess that's kind of it too. Is like they'll push more on like the host of a streamer of a channel or those who upload videos to a channel as well too. They'll try to push more responsibility onto them. Also, I see happening in 2019. Now, again, these aren't going to be like big name events too, where they'll just like broadcast a lot of these as well too. They'll either just try to bury it in their terms of service, where they say you have to update the app and our updated terms of service are here, and you gotta do this now, or you just either are going to probably try to say it because I doubt they'll send out emails to everybody about it, because at best, like, hey DK, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. How are you today? Thank you for being here. And again, yeah, a lot of these are just like only predictions as well too. So again, I'm not 100% sure or any of this, like if it's going to happen too. I just believe based upon where the platform is going to and the current leadership of the, I guess the parent company for YouTube, it's these are like it's very at least there's more of a chance of these happening as well too, or at least they're going to begin to happen starting in 2019. And again, if anybody has any questions about this topic as well too, I missed almost part. What do you mean the almost part? Almost what? I'm gonna say almost too, but. Okay, well, yeah, I could try to get you up to speed, too. No worries, DK. But, yeah, if anybody has any questions, too, or just ask in general, too, or just to share your thoughts as well, too, what you think would happen starting in 2019, or would at least begin to be planned in 2018, feel free to share into the chat. Check out everybody's channels in the chat, see if anybody's content is of genuine interest to you. For feedback, tips, advice, and suggestions to improve the quality of the content. If you also know somebody who is interested in the content as well, share with them on your social media accounts. But, yeah, the reason why I just said, too, that, again, for 2019, I think they'll begin to address, at least going in their terms of service too, if they see an oversaturation of generally homogenous content. And by I mean homogenous content where you'll see a lot of people either upload very similar videos or very similar, either like a product or like a service or just a general category of content as well too. I guess, I'm not sure. I think it'll be the same. Yeah, in general, here, I missed all stream. All stream for what? Like which one? The last one that we did or for Twitch? DK? Which one? But yeah, this is just part one of our newest topic too. We just had an intro video. The intro video was like under 3 minutes too. We just kind of outlined what we plan to talk about. But yeah, in general, so yeah, it's gonna be probably more of at least how the YouTube, at least the leaders and the corporate. I missed this one. Oh, this one. Oh, well, you only just started, DK. We only been streaming now for about 15 minutes. So yeah, you didn't miss much. You only missed like the first like 10 minutes or so too. It's like no worries. And then again, if you want to see the first 10 minutes of the live stream too, there's always replay when it's uploaded to the channel. But yeah, so it'll be generally the same too in terms of tone as well too. They need to fix the streams where TV programs get streamed to ban them. We play music, we get hit with a copyright. People stream. Oh, that yes, I've seen that too, Mr. Moore. I have a theory about that as well too. For that, But yeah, I see that too. You just see like either like The Simpsons or Family Guy, or wherever they get streamed, and it's like, oh, okay, you can get like thousands of people watching it. All right, no, because YouTube's not trying to be like TV or anything. I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna throw that out there. But yeah, and then like for music too, you get like a copyright strike, and then but for you, it's like nope, not the same rules. No, personally, I think it's just like if you see like random account names on there as well too. John, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Cheers to you. I hope you're gonna have a fun weekend. Thank you for being here. Welcome. But yeah, Mr. I think like a lot of those channels too, where you see them streaming TV shows, I think they're either authorized by YouTube to do that, like having a different set of rules that the rest of us play by, or it's like a YouTube employee. Personally, that's what I think as well too. Hey, Green, Heather, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. How are you tonight? And then also, I was just saying too, at least that's a theory too. I have no idea if that's correct or not. It's just only a theory as well, because that does frustrate me too, because you just see them pretty much try to be like a Hulu or Netflix, and it's kind of funny. But again, that's kind of making you banner. Oh, okay, cool, Greenhouse. Or they put them under a different category. Oh, that too, yeah. And I guess it could be too that I'm going to check for homogenous content or content that's generally the same, at least in YouTube's view, where they'll go by the category. So you'll see people in blogs, gaming, sports, education, how to and style, and all the other categories too that I missed. But yeah, they'll try to do that, and it's like I have no idea. I think that's like my theory to at least like how, like why it still exists too, and it seems like it's getting worse with that. But yeah, in general, also what does it say for 2019? What's going to start to happen as well? I just said something too. I had the thought and I just had lost it. It'll probably come back to me, but yeah, I think it's just like ridiculous too that that's like the place where YouTube as well. Oh, now I remember too. But yeah, that's pretty much like YouTube. Basically, it's like a de facto monopoly for video sharing. If you count Vimeo and Dailymotion as competitors, then okay. But I would say YouTube is today as what Nintendo was in the 80s, or the mid to late 80s for gaming. Basically, that's like how I view it. At least that's the analogy I use. For those who aren't familiar with gaming or are not into it, that was basically a time to when Nintendo had roughly 90% of the market overall. Hey, Dakota family, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. How are you tonight? Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Hope you guys are having a good day. But yeah, I was saying too, but yeah, and like most monopolies like that too, like where YouTube is today, basically their whole strategy is anybody who could be a competitor or anybody who could take market share from them, they're going to try to imitate their features, kind of like what Facebook does too with with Snapchat, and then basically, or just buy them out too with Instagram. So basically, YouTube gaming is basically what Twitch is, and then YouTube Red was basically what Netflix was, and then YouTube TV, which we had too with like the World Series and all that, trying to sponsor that. And if you stream for 2 or more hours, your view count. Oh, I see that too. Yeah, and I've noticed that too. And I don't even know how necessarily YouTube and it's through its own end counts views on a live stream too. It gets just basically how many people go, and then people come in and out as well. They may just like count those as well too. I don't know if there's like a view bot that like counts number of people what it currently is, but yeah. But I noticed that too. I guess like and YouTube probably I don't know why they allow for like really long streams as well too over the course of a day too. But yeah, there's that. But yeah, basically it's like YouTube is like if they understand like why YouTube's making certain decisions like it is too, because basically it's like a monopoly for video sharing as well too. It's kind of impressive too. They got to this point too, starting in like 2006, Google bought YouTube, and then in about roughly a decade too, they're at where they're at now. Basically, like I said, YouTube TV is just basically trying to be like cable TV. And yeah, I see more of that too. Just basically becoming the big channels that they try to shove down your throat and say what's trending is going to be basically like a cable package. That's basically how I see it too as well. So in 2019, it's probably going to be ramped up in their efforts for that. Just because, like I said, their main source of revenue is ads. But I think they're going to try to expand beyond that. At least 2019, you'll see more of that where they'll try to either sell you, I guess, subscriptions for a particular a group of channels as well too. They bundle, like basically it'll be like what a multi-channel network is. But they try to bundle that into like either like a YouTube Premium subscription, or they'll do like you can just like watch these channels as well too. Like you could get early access to them, or there's something like that too. Or you get like access to like if they have a YouTube Premiere, which is their new feature where you can show a video like while live too. You can be in the chat. Basically, it combines a video and live stream as well too. It'd be. Oh, I agree. I assume it's Jason on the chat, right? Is it Jason or Wendy? But yeah, the YouTube Partner Program either in 2019. They're going to start changing it. Like every year, they're going to make a big change, or in 2020 at the latest. I think so, too. I think there is going to be a big change to the program as well, too. I don't know where it's going to go from where it is. Jason? Oh, okay. But thank you for joining us, Jason. But yeah, I agree with you. There is going to be either a big change in 2019, probably 2019, but I wouldn't be surprised. But it could be 2020 as well too. But 2019, yeah, I definitely see a bigger change coming. Now, if it's going to be the same as for a certain number of subscribers and view time, depending on that. Now, if it's like if they raise the threshold, if you don't make it, will they kick you out again? I don't know. But again, like for that too, I don't know like what specifically they would change it to. But yeah, when it was first changed to, it was announced late 2017. The family-friendly rubbish that's going around is dumb too. Why can't you be yourself now? But not having to. Oh, I agree too, because the biggest demographic, Mr. Moore, is kids. The biggest demographic on this platform for people watching is kids, and YouTube is trying to give the impression too is trying to be kid friendly, and there's no swear words or anything like that. I guess that's their intention or their agenda, or whatever you want to call it. Even though it's far from that, what's really happening. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna see what Jason said. Think it'll be that too, Jason. Yeah, I think it'll be more watch time as well. What it'll be, I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if they just jump it up to 10,000 from 4,000 hours to like 10,000 hours or something like that. But again, too, like even though like for the part-time business, something like that too, unless your channel's getting shoved down people's throats and it's always coming up in search results or trending or notifications actually work, I doubt that it's gonna be like a significant amount of money either way anyway. So like if for our channel too, I think I'll eventually like talk about it as well too, depending on what people want us to talk about it too, in terms of our channel since it's been monetized. At some point, it's like either 6 months down the road to be monetized or something like that as well. No way, Zachary. Welcome to the stream. How have you been? Thank you for joining us. And thank you for being here. And again, if anybody has any questions about this topic, or if they want to chime in as well too, what they think is going to happen starting in 2019, we'll eventually get to like the longer term predictions to after 2018, so 2020 and beyond for this platform. And then yeah, I should probably more organize it better besides just only 2019. Probably should organize it by either just like either I guess change the program or other things like that too. But I guess just general in the short term, at least for next year, what like at least I think is going to be most likely to happen. But seeing as also for the monopoly basically YouTube has, where they pretty much control the vast majority of video sharing in its market. Rocket Star, hey Rocket Star, welcome to the stream. You know what's sad, Rocket Star? But yeah, thank you for joining us too. Thank you for being here. It could be a lot better. Believe it or not, I actually wanted to see this site get better. And it used to be a lot better when I was first introduced to it. But, you know, certain decisions that they make too, but now being in a position of being in a monopoly that it basically has to for video sharing, they can, you know, they basically have less of an incentive to really change things the way they are. But with that being said too, I think it's starting in, well, maybe in 2019 as well too. I think eventually, not like in the final stage of it, but eventually you will see either a current platform too that's either for video or live streaming sharing as well too. You'll eventually see them even gaining more traction versus where they are now, or you eventually hear of a startup as well too where somebody will try to either take on YouTube and try to get like a niche market within YouTube. You'll just start seeing someone chip away at YouTube's like massive market share. Viewers complain about view counts down, yet the it's not decreasing. Yeah, well for revenue too, but yeah, I feel like that too, Jason. Thank you for reminding me. I feel like there is like if you're right at like the top 1% or the top 0.1% too, I feel like YouTube like gives you like a separate agreement where you get like a certain amount of revenue for being on the platform. If you're not on Twitch, or like if you're just only on YouTube, they'll give you like a guaranteed amount or like a floor or like some set amount too, versus like everybody else. I feel like if you're like towards the top too, whether you're a celebrity or a corporate account or whatever. But again, it's just only a theory. I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if that's something like that. I don't really think YouTube would like tell us about that. Probably don't even censor this discussion too, because they probably wouldn't want like someone like anybody like talking like about the company like this too. But I will say this to YouTube, whether or not you're listening or not too, I actually do want to see your site get better. I would like to see you improve. I think it'd be great if you always constantly want to improve. Now whether or not you want to, that's up to you, but I am one of those people who want to see you actually do better. But again, that's just only my opinion on that. But I don't know, I feel like with the lack of transparency that current leadership has as well too, I think it's gonna be worse too. You'll just see more instability in terms of like how I guess content creation or the general landscape on this platform too is going to change. Just some people would be uncertain too as to what rules will be in place too, whether or not they can or can't say in terms of videos being taken down or copyright strikes and all that. And I feel like all right, no problems here. What are you cooking, by the way? What are you having for dinner? Yeah, no worries. I know it's around dinner time too. I had dinner earlier. I just had some leftovers. I might make my pizza too that I have in the freezer. I don't know yet. Still thinking about it. But in 2019, I also see YouTube wouldn't surprise me if they either just start just taking live streams down just instantly without telling you, like Mr. Moore was saying too, that the charity stream with all the super chat money, they just took it and then just like took the money and just went to a different charity of their choice, whatever YouTube wanted apparently. 11:50 p.m. Oh, okay. Wait. No, Grant, are you in the UK? So wouldn't it be 12:50 a.m. for you right now? I think because that's 4 hours ahead. I guess are 5 hours ahead. But Rockstar, yeah, pizza does sound good too. It's a garlic bread pizza with pepperoni on it too. I think she had it in the freezer for the past few days too. But I don't know. That sounds pretty good right now too. I don't know if I would wait till after Twitch to do it to actually bake the pizza. But in 2019, I also see an increase as well. 11:50, really? Oh, huh? Did the clocks now change? Did the clocks go back an hour and I didn't notice? Because on my phone it says 7:50. It should be automatic, huh? Is there 5 hours ahead? All right, yeah. I mean, maybe just I don't know. Is it buttered shrimp and broccoli mashed? Ooh, that sounds really good, Sierra. Ooh, I wish it like how about butterfly shrimp? Did you also do like breading on your shrimp as well too, or you just like saute it like in a pan, you like flip it or something like that? But yeah, like bread shrimp sounds pretty good too. But anyway, also in 2018, I could also see YouTube also increasing where they just started taking down live streams without warning or notice. 7:51. Huh? Okay, so it's the same time as me. Yeah. So I'm in Ohio too. I'm in the Eastern time zone. So it's the same time zone. Oh, you know why? I already know. The UK also turned its hour. They turned their clocks back already. Now I know why. They turned their clocks back already. Yeah. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, that's what I just said too. Yeah, they turned their clocks back an hour early or hour behind before we did. I think it's like this week for us or something like that. We turn either tomorrow or Sunday. Then it's gonna be back, and then it'll be back to like normal 5 hour time zone difference. Because right now there's that gap too where it's like 4 hours. But yeah, but thank you everybody for joining us too. Anybody either has any questions about our topic or just want to chime in on what they think will happen starting at least in the short term for 2019 for YouTube, let us know in the chat. But also Sunday, thank you, Jason. Yeah, that's why I figured it was this weekend. But also 2018, I also see them also just starting to take more channels down without any sort of notice again. I feel like that's going to continue to increase as well. Because part of it too is going back to there's a lot of already channels like I think it's like what almost I think in terms of active channels too it's around 1 billion, but there's like a total of almost 2 billion accounts as well too. I feel like they're eventually going to start shrinking that a little bit in 2019. No worries, Jason. Yeah, but you know it's good to know too because you know you want to be like on time as well. You want to be you want to make sure what time it is. You can't be on time too if you don't know what time it is, but. Anyway, in 2019, I just see them just starting to take down channels for no reason or just, not giving any sort of warning or notice. And they just kind of like, okay, in the terms of service, we'll give you warnings. But, in 2019, we're going to start bye. It's like something like that, too. But I feel like in 2018, it's going to do that as well, too, because eventually, what it used to be like on this platform, too, like pretty much anybody can at least start uploading videos and anybody can have a channel. But they're eventually going to narrow their focus down even more, to a very small fraction of the channels and or whatever that they already get the views and the watch time and the ad revenue and all that. They're going to pretty much just focus almost all their resources on that too. Which we're all on that. Yeah, me too, Green Hairs. I know it sucks too that for some people, if they're 5 hours ahead or 3 hours behind, it's hard to catch live streams and it's harder to keep up. But we just do the best we can as well too. I guess for live streams, that's what replay is for, even though replay is not the same. But yeah, I mean, we could all just move into the same time zone too, but that'd be much more. That'd be pretty difficult to pull off. It'd be cool if we pulled that off, but. I guess we had to make the best with what we have. But yeah, so in 2019 too, I can also see that like happening as well too. Just YouTube just trying to accelerate their not I guess maybe censorship against the call it too. But yeah, I think YouTube needs to do a little bit better and get rid of the social doing recommended videos because some of them no one. Oh, I know that too, Rocket. So yeah, I would agree with that with recommended videos as well too. Just because YouTuber House. Yeah, I think Dia said something about that too before, but that was gonna be in LA. That was 3 hours behind you. But yeah, still, as long as we're all in the same time zone house. But yeah. Hey, Nathan, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. How are you tonight? But yeah, a lot of the recommended videos are funny too. I feel like those are just there because they set agreements with either bigger channels or corporations or celebrities or whatever where we'll put your, hey, Back to the Future. Hey, Chris, welcome to the stream. I'm doing all right as well. Thank you for asking, Nathan. Welcome, Chris. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I also watched your latest drawing of a YouTuber video as well, so I don't know if you saw my comment or not. I don't know if you saw it or not, too. I watched it earlier today. But yeah, I agree, Rocket Star. Oh, thank you, Sierra. Thank you for the reminder. But yeah, I think recommended videos should, I don't know, be based upon, channels I go to and people I like and their content I like, not just what you want me to watch, but rather I would want to watch. I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be recommended, but who's recommending what? What is recommendations based on? Well, it's like, well, you know what? It's like, hey, we know on YouTube you spend a lot of time here, but even though you spend a lot of time on here and work really hard on your channels, you don't know what you want. Let us decide for you with our new automated recommendation system. The trending tab is really funny too. You just see generally, for the most part, with the few exceptions, you'll pretty much just see celebrities. You'll see late night talk shows and prank videos and reaction videos. That's generally it. And pretty much you'll see all these celebrities too, which I think is kind of sad too, because it kind of goes away from the heart and the soul of what made YouTube the influence that it was. And it set it up to a path where the allure of YouTube, where you don't really have to be a pre-established celebrity on another platform or make millions of dollars or be this big, massive entity to really get noticed or be visible on this platform. Because I know it used to be where if a channel liked a video, let's just say you have a channel with already a decent audience, and they just happen to find somebody who's just starting and they like that video, all of the channel with a decent audience of viewers, they would actually see the video you liked and be able to check it out. It used to be that way too. That was one of the parts too I thought was cool. And I think before too, they used to have a 5-star rating system, but that was really, really way back too in the first days of YouTube. But yeah, it's I really wish they brought back some of those elements as well too. But I don't know. But anyway, those were the short term. What I think in 2019 is going to start happening on YouTube as well too. As for 2020 beyond, the longer term predictions, what I think is going to happen, I believe that Google as well too to either expand the functions of YouTube or at least expand what at least in terms of offer to people. They'll either start moving forward with more acquisitions. They'll also start, if they see somebody who could be a significant threat or competitor to YouTube, they'll either try to buyouts as well too. You'll probably hear more about this in the news as well too, to the point where it's a very realistic possibility and they want to buy somebody out too to acquire it. And again, YouTube was that too. Google bought out YouTube, kind of and along those lines too, where they see something that either could be a complement to what they're offering, or just something else to get a significant competitor or threat off the market. They can do that as well. I can see them happening with that as well. Also, but I see other platforms, even if they don't want to be acquired as well too, you can see them emerging as well. I don't think it would be somebody current though. I don't think it'll be a Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. I think Snapchat will probably eventually be, honestly, I think it'll be gone by then. I don't know what year, 2020, or it won't be what it is today, just because Snapchat has a tough time actually monetizing its platform and to get more people to use it. Because I think daily active users are under 200 million. Now, it sounds like a lot too, but it's a small fraction of what this site and Facebook are. So with a lot of my friends watching, we will get regularly try not to, yeah. And I don't understand who's getting the try not to laugh challenges. Where are these accounts coming from? And who's, what are these agreements in place too that, this is in my recommended feed or just in trending or whatever? Because I've seen that in trending as well. No, we're going to keep the trending tab locked. We don't want your subscription page. You got to click again if you want to see your subscription page. It's okay, that's cool. All right, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the channels I've actually liked and the content I checked out and I want to watch. I want to watch whatever's trending too. I want this to be cable TV, just a cheaper version for the time being. Text, hey, Julie, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. How have you been? Welcome. But yeah, also too, for long-term predictions as well, I also see either newer platforms that we don't see right now too to gain more visibility. Just because, again, like I said too, doing okay. All right, that's good, Julie. I'm glad you're doing okay. Basically, like I said too, YouTube is basically a monopoly for video sharing. Now for live streaming, I'm not sure if it's still a monopoly for live streaming. I feel like it's a bit of a more even space. But I could see other platforms too where if they have both video and live streaming too, or just one or the other, and they just either are knowing that they could provide something that Google can as well too, or they want a more interactive live stream, or they just add new features too that you won't find anywhere else too. You also see competitors for that as well. Now again, as a result too, you'll see something like YouTube trying to copy features of that, as if Facebook doing that with Snapchat, just copying features from that, kind of like the stories too for Snapchat, but then you see it on Facebook and Instagram. But I was that's a longer term prediction, at least I see happening with this platform as well. I also see too as well for YouTube and also other platforms talking about as well too. You also see more incorporation of augmented reality and virtual reality. You'll actually see more of that. It was first with live streaming YouTube. Oh, I know, Chris. Yeah. Oh, I know. And that's part of what I was saying too. They're gonna just copy more of them. I think a lot of us YouTubers deserve to get a decent amount of content almost. I agree, Rocket Star. Yeah, especially if it's for channels too in their recommended feed. If they watch you on a regular basis, and it should be recommended to you. If you watch something on a regular basis and you like it and interact with it, why shouldn't it be recommended to you? Why shouldn't it be recommended to you? I mean, if you actually like the content and you're there and you comment and you like the videos or live streams or whatever, hey, shouldn't that be recommended? It's like, what do you have to do to get recommended then? I don't know. But yeah, Twitch was came here first before YouTube for live streaming. And also, too, like I said, Super Chat's basically a copy of what Bits of Cheer are on Twitch. Super Chat's also a copy as well, because Bits of Cheer on Twitch came out in 2016. Super Chat came out in 2017. Did you know channels belonging to charity are banned for being... I didn't know that. I think it's against their terms of service. No making money or whatever on, I guess, charity causes or tragedies or something like that. I think that's how they word it in the terms of service. Knowing Google's thinking, well, YouTube's thinking, oh, well, you know, you won't read this, but you'll still agree to it. We can put whatever we want in it, I guess. But yeah. So, I don't know. They're probably going to just bury even more, like I was saying before, too, just for 2019. You'll see them bearing even more nuanced rules and more obscure conditions, too, in their terms of service, both in 2019 and I think in 2020 and beyond as well, too. Hey, Tech, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're still enjoying RDR2. For those of you, that's Red Dead Redemption 2. It came out last week. Still pretty popular on Twitch, though, too. I think I was, like, looking into it. For some reason, like, Overwatch got, like, a huge jump in, like, watch as well, too. Here's the rain. Well, we can only hope, Chris, I guess. We can only hope. But I guess, too, it'd be interesting who would be her replacement, then. Look, at the end of the day, I just want to make a bunch of people laugh at my... Like, at the end... And, yeah, that's what I do this, too, because, well, one... I feel as though for this series in particular, we wanted to like try to help educate others and, you know, give people a chance to share their thoughts, because I don't feel like they're enough places on this platform. Oh, it's cool, Green Hazard, nice. There are other places on this platform too where these type of discussions or these topics are happening. I would recommend any channel doing this as well too. So I have PayPal funds, but I can't use them because my PayPal goes to my card. Anyone know? Wait, is it your wait, your bank card? So is it like a bank account automatically goes to 52? Oh, nice, Tech. You're over halfway done with the game. That's good. Welcome back, Sierra. But yeah, I thought you said your PayPal was broken too. So if it's broken and your PayPal funds are going into your bank, wouldn't you just be like, I feel like there is a way to fix that. So like, it's probably like where PayPal, like you said, yours was like messed up and it closed. Not my bank. Oh, my card. Oh, is it like a debit card or is it like a prepaid card? Because I don't know what you mean by your card, but yeah, I don't know. It's like because I haven't like had that issue with PayPal. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. So PayPal's far from perfect too, but I feel like yeah, because eventually I could also see. Also, speaking of, I wouldn't be surprised too if they eventually censor PayPal or make it harder to put PayPal links in like in anybody's chat as well. Debit card from my bank, which is point. Oh, okay. Oh, I want to use Streamlabs Rocket Star, but I don't have like a desktop or a laptop to set that all up. I would probably prefer Streamlabs versus anyone else. My PayPal funds is $6.95. Lion Gamer, welcome. It has been a while. How have you been? Thank you for joining us. Welcome. But do you still have access to your PayPal account though, Tech, even though it was like messed up, like you said? Because I don't know if you could like reach out to their support and like ask them. I've been doing all right, Lion Gamer. Thank you for asking. I've been doing all right. It's like I know it's like you're probably. I think you already got your 4,000 hours the last I checked, right? You already got your 4,000 hours for at least to be considered for the partner program. But yeah, so I was saying before too. Longer term predictions about too for this platform as well. I was saying too, you'll probably just see it more and more cable TV. You'll just see it more like you'll either see very similar types of content, or you'll just see very similar accounts in terms of at least at the top too. It's only electronic now, so I can't go to the bank with you. Oh, okay. It's either if you reach out to PayPal support or your debit cards support as well too, to see if they like know anything or ask what's going on. Because yeah, I did before Tech, so I'm not quite sure. I feel like PayPal at least or your bank would have an answer, or at least be able to try to guide you in the right direction. Because But it's, yeah, because I don't know, like PayPal, but then if it's messed up, and then it automatically diverts to your debit card. Seems simple. I don't know. I'll ask Kev. All right, yeah, no problem, Tech. Yeah, no problem. I don't know. There's Kev. Maybe you guys Kev, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying too, long-term predictions up for this platform as well. Now, whether or not, because it's, I guess another glaring clue as well too, for those who didn't see in the World Series, this is presented by YouTube TV. You'll see, like, that's kind of like their whole direct go to as well. They just want to turn this like more into cable, and just to kind of like, if you have like these only broad categories of content. Thank you for the Twitter links here. I appreciate it. Thank you for the reminder. And you just see like very similar types of content as well too. Even though, like I said before, too, homogenous types of content where it's pretty much the same or very similar. They'll try to either squeeze those channels out or try to narrow those channels out. Just because I feel like they're just trying to prevent any other views that could go to like the bigger channels where they already have the content that was popular, but other people, if they don't already have like the views and like the subscribers or whatever, they'll try to squeeze them out. Because again, it's kind of like how like a cable TV as well too. And this is a precedent as well too. Because I'm saying too, it's like one, it's kind of like this is more for like general audience. Thanks for the terms and services link, Chris. It's more like they're trying to make YouTube as well as like more for general audiences, where they're trying to just be like this wide appeal, I guess. And even though like there's a lot of pretty much like kids on this platform too, like little kids or like younger kids, those in middle school as well too, who watch videos and like are on this platform. But again, I think like the sports part too as well too, they're trying to reach another audience as well. So they're just trying to be like for general audiences too, and anything that tries to fall outside of that, that's either going to be censored or just like heavily discouraged. Now, do I think like eventually could YouTube eventually change like that course as well too? Depending upon if there's like the right leadership and I guess enough people, whether it's like channels are just starting out or those are just trying to gain traction too, like and they want to turn around as well too, and they either find a bigger audience too, or make it easier to find and build an audience on other platforms as well too. It is technically possible. Is it likely? No. But again, a lot of factors would be in place too, where YouTube could be different like it is right now. But again, another platform as well too. Oh, why is that, lying? Why are you leaving? Are you going to be on another platform then? But I don't know like why you're leaving. Is it when you're playing your gaming too? Is it like copyright strikes and all that? Because I don't know why too. I'm thinking it too. It's like not just for music, but random gaming channels on here will get copyright strikes, and then other channels, if they're breaking the rules too, they get away with it. I'm not sure why it happens. Maybe another platform. Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know how familiar you are with Twitch or even Mixer, because I think you just only had YouTube for the time being. But as I was saying before too, even the future of YouTube as well too. I always try recommending at least like having people practice either live streaming on another platform, or at least to try to like practice a different skill on a different platform as well too. So I have a Twitch. Oh, okay, that's good, Lying Gamer. All right, you at least have Twitch. All right, just record at least 7 seconds for every song you play. You just gotta play under that and amount of right. The robot or like the bot as well too. Yeah, I thought it was under 10, but yeah, I guess it's 7, something like that. And the catcher was like, "Oh no, that's not good. I gotta strike that. No, no, no." Meanwhile, at a celebrity's channel or something else they just take from somebody else, okay, go ahead and play. Oh no, I'm going to get arrested. I guess you won't be playing. Oh, I know. We'll just have to. We're not going to get 2018. I heard about that too in New York. Yeah, Chris, I heard about. I think it was like thank you for the Discord link, Sierra. Yeah, I heard about that. It was like earlier in New York. I think it's like something about like a fight or something, but I don't know. It sounds like drama to me, because if you show anything that has something to do with my company, even the name or. Yeah, like some of them, I know Universal Music Group, Disney, Sony, they're notorious for copyright as well too. And Nintendo, I don't know if Nintendo is still that way. I know for not too long ago it was. Fighting over parking. Yeah, I heard about that too. It's fighting over parking. So I was like, wow. Oh, man. Oh, celebrity drama. Yeah, you didn't hear about that series? Yeah, I saw it like a little bit on Twitter. I didn't really know the details of like what happened. I just saw like the headline of it, but that was crazy. And you do not want to take some, yeah. No. That's like trying to take somebody's the last spot on the subway too. It's like, yeah. And depending on what time of the day you go on the subway too, just adding more risk to yourself. But yeah, if anybody has any questions about this topic as well too, or just want to share their thoughts about what they think is going to happen on YouTube on either 2019 or 2020 and beyond. Again, these are only just predictions as well too. I don't have anything against like anyone's not calling on anyone in particular, just based upon what I think in terms of predictions will happen. Oh, nice line gamer. That's cool. I've never been to New York City though. I've only been upstate though. But upstate is generally like 80 to 90% of the land area of New York. At least that's what's considered upstate. Yeah, Nintendo still does that. Yeah, that's what I figured. But it's like, but yeah, that too. It's like, but the copyright too as well too. It's like definitely not like evenly enforced. But you'll still see more of a dichotomy. I think 2019 and beyond as well too. For you to make it worse. Well, I was saying too, Sierra. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be worse for everyone. But I'm just saying in general. Now, other people may have different experiences. Now, I guess it all depends on like how long you've been on the platform, or if, depending on your growth or whatever. It could be, but yeah, I was saying you'll see probably more of a dichotomy too. That like you'll see those who have already made it on a different platform moved here, or celebrities and millionaires at the top, and then you'll see pretty much everyone else. But you'll just see more and more squeezing people out. Whether it's like 1% or 2% or 5% or whatever. Nintendo's the worst with the copyright. Even if you do a Discord. Oh, I know, and they still claim it. But yeah, even though if your channel's not monetized, so I think it's kind of funny too they do that. Even if you're not monetized, they'll just like, nope. It's like, okay. Huh. All right. I guess I'll just have to work on, instead of no sound, predict Putin taking over the church, you get the Putin stuff. It's like, Putin. La, la, la. You should make a class on how to not get your... Oh, that'd be cool, Rockstar. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. How to not get your video copyrighted. There you go. It's like, if you don't want any sound in your video, but yeah, I guess you just have to do mime videos. You'll just be like that. You'll just be pretending you're in a box. You just have to work on being a mime or something like that. It needs to get simpler, but it's... Oh, I know, Julie. I agree. Transparency would help as well, too, but I see less and less transparency, unfortunately. Now, again, I hope a lot of these predictions don't come true, but at least that's my best guess. Where they tell people, like, what's expected of this platform, make the terms of service easier to understand, and, I don't know, and an appeals process, too, because also, if you're being monetized, too, so one tip I have as well, too, in order to have a manual review performed for one of your videos or live streams that gets demonetized, you have to have at least 1,000 views in the past 7 days in order to get a manual review. So that way, guess what? If YouTube's bots or their machine learning system decides to demonetize one of your videos or live streams for no reason, unless you get enough views, there's nothing you can do about it. That's basically where they pretty much have it as well. And the appeals process, too, is a joke at best, too, because I don't even say there is an appeals process. Saying there is one implies that there was effort put into the appeals process, but I don't really see the effort there. No, this doesn't really happen to us a lot, but yeah, it's just something I noticed too. Oh, I'm trying to get this education. If that other, oh yeah, Betsy DeVos, I think is the Secretary of Education or something like that. Yeah. Oh, why? Oh wow. It's like oh man, I feel as though there's only some original content every now and then. Yeah, because behind now original content is being that too, Rockstar, because a lot of it too is people will hop on some trend. Or they'll take something they figure was popular somewhere else and put it on their channel because they're doing it for views. They're just doing it for attention, thinking that they'll just try to ride the coattails of some trend, which I really wish people would just avoid doing that. Because if you get this obsession where all you care about is a number, and, more likely than not, too, it's like 99% of the time, 99.99999% of the time. What is the resume? Hey, GamerX, welcome to the stream. All right, no problem, typical. I'll see you later. Thank you for joining us. Oh, the red the red $sign GamerX. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I think it's just like where it's like censorship. But I wouldn't be surprised if they actually had like a red $sign like that too. All right, let's do this. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Welcome. How are you tonight? How was your Julius Caesar costume? And did you find a Brutus? Tell me you found a Brutus. And that's not a reference to Ohio State either, like Brutus the Buckeye, their mascot. That's like Brutus where against Julius Caesar. If you know the play, then you understand why. But the red $sign, I think it's like supposed to represent also more censorship and more just taking money away to you, starting with like Super Chat. And it's like, you can't have a charity stream. No. Only pre-approved things that, you don't know what you want to do with that money or donate to charity. But we do. It's kind of like how a recommended system works too. We know that you don't know what you want to. You don't need to put in the work to know what you want. Let us do that for you kind of thing that you're going about. Because the green and yellow one, $signs too as well too, but there's also like a grayed out $sign too, where it's just see this is not monetized or has been demonetized, or if you just age restrict the video. For those who know as well too, this has been happening for YouTube. If you age restrict your video, you want to know this doing someone abuse their vodka. I think it's stabbed by every person. Oh, oh really? Oh, But hell, we got for trick or treating. At least you got if you got enough candy too. But you know what? But also too for those who took advantage of November 1st candy deals as well too to try to get rid of the rest of the Halloween candy as well too. You sound more like an adult too. The kids are more excited to get candy on October 31st. Adults November 1st because that's when they get discounts on all the candy. But what was I saying before? But yeah, also if you put age restricted video as well too, it's not eligible to have ads running on it as well too. So you can't make money off ads if you age restrict the video. That's like part of like the whole process too. They're just trying to only cater to, I guess, to kid friendly audiences or to a general audience. That's kind of been like their whole process of happening, like starting in 2017 to 2016 and before too. None of those rules were like that. It took him Twix. Oh, I know. Actually, I have Reese's as well too because those who are on our Twitch stream, we have Reese's as well too. Yeah, but I had Snickers as well too. I wish I had Twix and Reese's. Those are two of my favorites. So I also like Butterfinger and M&Ms and Hershey's cookies and cream. Kids are kids are impressionable. Well, some of those too, but yeah, more often than not, kids are. Just because it's from, I guess, a lack of experience and maybe just like life experience or learning experience as well too. So if the first images they see of something or first like impressions they would get of something they would see on YouTube. So, all right, yeah, no problem, Lion Gamer. I didn't know you were on Twitch too. That's why. But yeah, see you later. Thank you for joining us, Lion Gamer. Hey kids, oh yeah, that too. That's pretty much been like advertising before, Chris. Like for sugary cereal cartoons that were on TV. I wonder if there's a link between cartoons and TV and YouTube. I don't know. Yeah, see you later, Lion Gamer. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, it's the same strategy that people have been doing to try to get their parents to buy their kids something. That's pretty much the same strategy. But yeah, it's like it's not like a something new or novelty that YouTube's doing because they know that the kids will buy their parents and the parents will just won't be relentless to put up a fight. They'll just give in. They'll capitulate to their kids. I guess whether it's like screaming or like what they want or whatever. But but I would just hope too that if there's like kids on this platform too, they're like either like really smart or they're doing something like they invent something cool or they're just like trying to go above and beyond it. Those are the kids that YouTube should be promoting. This one. I'm very interested in any of my videos and all I do is just put the TV and pre-record them. Oh, I guess 2 Rockets that works over. I don't think my channel will ever get monetization given the content I want to create in the future. It's all right because that's fine. All right, because I was saying it before too, like even originally when we started our channel too, because where our channel's at right now too, I never expected this ever to happen because I think we got a lot farther than I ever expected. But again, I was like saying before too, I would say the advice to don't do this for the money because 99.999% of the time you're gonna be very disappointed because unless you already have millions of dollars or if you're a celebrity or if YouTube's like constantly shoving your videos and live streams down people's throats, it's not gonna be a lot anyway. So it's just something where you don't like set yourself up to where you do it for like either money or views or fame, and 99.99% of the time, it doesn't happen, and you get angry and frustrated. A long time I got issues with the head during matches that men enjoy. That was like before Susan's time. I think I remember those too, Chris. Those were like kind of but then it's 2014. A new CEO is in town. And you see like here like the thunder as well too, or the storms or whatever, like that. And then it went downhill. The end. It's just something like that too. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us for part 1 of our latest Q&A series topic on the future of YouTube. Part 1 is the short-term predictions and long-term predictions of this platform. Also, part 2 will be the future of our channel, both in the short term and in the long term. It will be more of like a formalized chance to let everybody know what we have planned for the channel and where I would like to see our channel as well. Both include a little bit on Twitch as well too, because Verdict Squad is on both platforms. I don't see why we can't at least try to include Twitch. But yeah, so there's 3 parts to it as well too. For those who have watched the intro video as well too, you already know what part 3 is going to be as well, and you already know what part 2 is, and then part 1 here, we're just doing the future of YouTube for this platform in general. Thank you for the Twitch link, Sierra. But yeah, I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be streaming for, so it's been almost an hour. All right, we can go for a little longer. But I figured, too, that we have other topics planned as well, too, for our Q&A series. So live streaming. Yeah, but it's fun, too, all right. It's at least fun to at least learn the skill of live streaming, too, because it's a different element, too, because I know your editing is pretty good, too, which is something I need to work on, too, for editing. Hesitate. It could be that, too. I mean... No, Rocket Star. They're called celebrity. I mean, YouTubers. Celebrity YouTubers. Oh, I keep those confused too. I mean, yeah, it's just like it's funny. Hey, you want YouTubers like Jimmy Kimmel or The Rock or any other YouTuber just like you? It's like something like that too. But yeah, but at least like the skill of live streaming. Just like being able to have a real-time conversation with those for everybody live too, and just being able to hold a conversation. Sometimes having multiple conversations at once too, and for that too, that is like definitely a great skill to have too, because it's good for public speaking skills, and it definitely can help you like even outside of YouTube and Twitch as well, or Mixer if you have Mixer as well too. I know my nose is running a little bit too, so it's if I like my nose, I'm only doing this like with my hand too, like on my nose too. I apologize. I don't know why. It's always like right around when I start live streaming too. It's like my nose lately, because I don't think I'm allergic to anything. It's just like I don't know. I never want The Rock to be a YouTuber because I know he's already is, but I know because it's like celebrities like move to this platform. I have a new strength. Oh, what's that, Gamer X? What's your new strength? But yeah, that's pretty much it. They have celebrities. They move to this platform. Like other people, they developed audiences. They move here and they pretty much siphon off views and watch time. And it just like pretty much yeah. Because it wasn't like that before. It was before where average people were, you never would have known who they are to. You would have walked by them on the street. But it's a regular person like you and me. I'm stream sniping people's voice. I'm stream sniping. Oh, okay. Stream. Huh. I never heard of that before too, but okay. But yeah. It's like, it's the people who already have like millions of dollars and already have money too. But yeah. It's like, I don't understand too, but like, it's like, I don't get it. It's like, why do you need this too? Why do you need YouTube as well too? You probably have more awards that you know what to do with. You have like all this like adulation. You have like all these like other things too. And like censored here too is because like, and for us too, we're just trying to like build an audience to like try to entertain people or educate people. Remember the day when celebrities were saying YouTube is for babies and for people who can't act? And yeah, well, Rocket celebrities really can't act unless they have like years of training and they actually take it seriously. But most of them can't act either, which I thought was kind of funny too. They never took YouTube seriously up until recently. It was like, oh wait on YouTube, wait, what's that? We have millions of dollars, we can get even more millions of dollars? Really? Oh man, I guess YouTube's great after all. But it's like let's just go there. No, let's go. You gotta go to YouTube now. It's not just for regular people anymore. It should just be, for people who want even more stuff because they already have millions of dollars and they really need this as well. But, yeah, but again, too, part of it, too, is unfortunately, like, most people aren't aware of this. If they're not on the creating of content side of YouTube as well, too, they unfortunately validate a system, too, where they'll just, like, watch either a live, a late-night talk show replay or something from celebrities as well, too. They validate that system. And YouTube doesn't really encourage a system with it. You have to go out and actually search for content as well too, or just search for other new creators or new and up-and-coming channels or something that is of your genuine interest to other than watching celebrities. But YouTube doesn't really encourage that, which is why they just lock the homepage under trending and they just like figured, oh, it's okay. I thought YouTube was a place for cat. Well, you know what? There's viral videos too, but yeah. Well, you know what? There's guess there's all these other sites who could corner the cat video market. They can corner the cat video market too. Oh, too bad. I wish I had a pet cat growing up too. Think of all the videos we could have made of the cat that I had. But but I feel like eventually there will be another platform. Just all being said, I feel like there will be another platform too. There'll be like what YouTube was in the mid 2000s when it first came around, or even like into the late 2000s as well too. When I'm YouTube, you still. Take no actual YouTubers get. Oh, I know. All right, yeah, and you'll be lucky to find actual YouTubers on the trending page too. All right, you'll be lucky to find YouTubers there, because yeah, they always they make fun of gamers as well too, which I don't like. They make fun of gamers too. It's like, oh man, why do you just play games all the time? It's like, or like Olivia's like, really? You make fun of the people on a platform where you're directly profiting off of, and you're making millions of dollars already. You know, Rockstar is opening another video. Starting a team of Rock. Oh, I didn't know that with Rockstar too. I think I like Rockstar even more too. If there's gonna be a Bully 2, I would actually donate some money to actually see that, because I would love to see Bully 2. Because the original Bully was a video game by Rockstar. It was made in 2006 or released in 2006. It was by Rockstar Vancouver. The studio's now shut down. But we need another Bully sequel. We got Red Dead Redemption 2 out of the way. Either GTA or Bully 2, either a Grand Theft Auto game or Bully 2, either one. But yeah, but I know. I thought it was actually well done too. I was kind of surprised from Rockstar, because what I like about Rockstar too, they didn't rest on the laurels of Grand Theft Auto. They were willing to try other things and willing to experiment and try other franchises as well. Those others are more closer to getting an Emmy Award than I'll ever get to. It is Rockstar. It is really sad. I think it's unfortunate, but yeah, they'll take all the money that YouTube hands over, but yet they'll make fun of actual YouTubers. They'll actually make fun of those people, which is sad. And I feel like eventually, and hopefully Twitch or anything else doesn't come like that too. At Twitch, you don't get that as much. And I've noticed a dichotomy between, I guess, the general community on YouTube versus Twitch. Now, obviously, there are a lot of good people on YouTube, obviously, but on Twitch, I feel like the overall aggregate quality of people on there too is like overall it's better. But again, that's just based on my YouTube experience versus Twitch. Being on both platforms as well too. I've been on Twitch now. We've been on Twitch now for what now? It's been almost 8 months now. Yeah. Never watched on YouTube was a GTA 4 Prison Real. Oh wow, wow. Yeah, I've never played GTA 4, unfortunately, alright, but yeah, that's like a long time ago. But yeah, 2009. Original creators were going to start another platform, but they ran out of funds, so they teamed up with Rockstar. They will allow you to train. Oh, nice. Oh, perfect segue. Nice. There you go. Welcome now to our new platform here. It should be like a RockTube or something, or something like that, or UStar or StarTube or something like that. I don't know. That's just like a stupid name for like a platform, I guess. But yeah, Rockstar would be even more awesome too, because like I was saying before too, they didn't just like got complacent on Grand Theft Auto or how successful that series was. They actually were able to like try new series or new franchises and actually be experimental and try new things, which I liked. They did the opposite of what Telltale did. Which unfortunately Telltale is now gone, but but they were a victim, I guess, of their own success. They got very complacent with titles going forward after the Walking Dead series from them. But yeah, again, if anybody's any, so I'm sorry if I'm streaming today about YouTube than me. No, it's fine, GameX. Yeah, that's fine. I've only been on this platform, GameX, for only like not even a year. There are people who know a lot more than I do, who've been on here longer. These are only just my experiences on here. They could be wrong or right for somebody else. They maybe have. I like to. The more experience I hear from other people, the better. Just because we all have different experiences on this platform, and the more you hear from those as well too, the better, a more informed of opinion that you have as well too, or you could be more informed or more educated as well too. I already finished my first quarter of school, and I think I made it. Oh, nice! All right, congrats, nice job. Well done. But yeah, I think for college too, I was on the dean's list. I think maybe like a couple semesters at least. I think. I don't remember how many. But yeah, I don't remember how many of them there were. But yeah, and I feel, like also too, I guess another overall prediction as well too. I'll see even more regulation and more restrictions on what can be said in live streams and videos as well too. You should be on the the president's list. President. Oh man. Oh yeah. But I see more something along the lines of the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, which is like regulates what can be said and can't be shown on TV here in the U.S. I see more YouTube being more in line of that going forward as well, both on live streams and in video and what can be said, which is why they also started having like a subtitle bot as well too, trying to pick up on every word that you say, so it can try to run it against like whatever they want censored. So part of that as well too. I don't know how advanced the system will be, at least starting in 2019, but I feel like they're eventually making more progress on that. I guess they call it progress, but yeah, I'll let you see that as well too. Again, it goes back to try to be just more for general audiences, try to be more like TV. All right, yeah, no problem. All right, thank you for being here. Enjoy your dinner. I'll see you later. Thank you for joining us. Not sure how much longer we're gonna be going for anyway, too, because I'm trying to have like YouTube streams be under 90 minutes now, especially when we have like a Twitch stream afterwards. But yeah, we'll probably, like I said, we're finally revealing. Hey, Jay-Biz, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. How are you tonight? Welcome. And thank you to everybody for being here for part 1 of our latest Q&A series topic on the future of YouTube. Part 1, we were just talking about the short-term predictions and long-term predictions of this platform of YouTube. Times, if you got honor roll, you got your own personal con. Oh, really in Roman times? Oh, man. What was it like in Greek times? What about the British Empire or French Empire? I wonder what happened there, too, the honor roll. But yeah, it's like, well, since you have been on a roll, you get this award too. Now you just get a piece of paper and just say, okay, next semester do the same thing. Because then I'll put your name on a piece of paper again or something. But yeah, for those who missed our short-term predictions about what we think will happen on this platform, or at least begin to happen starting in 2019. It's always a replay as well. We're going to run a longer-term predictions about too for 2020 and beyond. Now, what I also think too, what I've said too, not only just they will become more be regulated like TV, but I can also see along the lines of Disney or Comcast or somebody else actually buying a stake in Google or in Alphabet. I could see that happening as well. Because I know Disney's already bought Fox. And then, was it like AT&T brought DirecTV. I think Time Warner and AT&T want to merge as well, I think. Now, what this get regulatory approval, I don't know, but I think there'll at least be a significant attempt on trying to at least buy a bigger part of Alphabet eventually. At least that's what I think as well too, because I think like they're trying to go along the lines of just trying to be more like TV in terms of like their main source of revenue being ads. That's another prediction I would say too as well. I would see in the long term going forward. Also, let's see too. Like I said, I think Alphabet, because their main source of revenue is ads, and eventually if they start missing expectations on Wall Street, you'll see them trying to expand to like other streams of revenue. They'll try to expand to either try to have like more sponsored content. You'll even see more. You'll see more of a proliferation of sponsored content more than you're seeing now. Besides just like your Skillshare sponsorships and Audible.com and Dollar Shave Club and all those other ones. So you're going to see a proliferation of those as well. This could even start beginning to happen in 2019, but I feel like this would be more of a longer term prediction too. You'll see even be more significant going beyond that as well. So you're going to see outright sponsored content as well. Now, who would have this available to them? They'll probably initially just start off with like the very, very top of YouTube. Now, whether it will trickle down to us here, I have no idea. That could also try to be maybe incorporated into like a partner program, or maybe a new tier of a partner program as well. I can see another tier of the partner program as well too coming along. I'm getting tired of celebrities telling me who to... Yeah, that too. I don't really listen to those, Rocket Star. I don't listen to those people anyway, so... I care about, I'll put it this way, I care about celebrities as much as they care about us. I'll treat them as equally as anybody else. Oh, and I applaud the Google staff for walking out. I know it did, Google staff, it did something good, I applaud them. Yeah, but yeah, oh, I remember that too for, I think it was for equal pay or something like that. I heard about that too on Twitter. But yeah, they walked, I think it was like in, I forget, was it just Europe or like everywhere around the world? Because I remember that too. But yeah, I remember hearing that like later, or earlier this week. But yeah, eventually I could see like with the partner program, not just changing amount of view time that they're gonna be expecting as well too. They may just try to add more perks and benefits as well. You may even see them trying to copy other platforms, what they offer for benefits. Because I was saying too that already if you have, I think, at least 10,000 subscribers on your channel, they let you make it easier to put merchandise on your channel as well too for women's treatment. Yeah, I heard about that too, Chris. For like, I think Teespring they partner with too. So for 10,000 subscribers you at least have, and I think you have to be in the partner program as well. They make it easier for you to just like upload your merch shop if you have one. And then also 50,000 subscribers as well too. If you're not, you have like gaming videos or gaming live streams because of a sexual harassment claim by one of, for like that. Oh, really? Google Stephanie's bought out for $99 million. Yeah. Yeah, that's where our 45% of ad revenue is going to. Yeah, and like for ads as well too, Google takes 45% of that as well. But I eventually like see that too. For 50,000 too, you can have like memberships as well too. They probably expand the perks that we'll have for memberships. They used to be called sponsorships or channel memberships. They're called now. Got a huge payout for abusing women. So like always, the bosses get a payout. Yep. Yeah. Supposedly sorry. Yeah. But again, too, yeah, it's like Google. It's like it's not really. Yeah, that's like typical too. It's like for like executives too, in terms of like the rules they get to live by versus everybody else. But yeah, I'm just seeing that too. It's like you'll just see like even more like being thrown into not just channel memberships too, but also trying to offer more to like those who already have big audiences too. You'll see them either get greater access to sponsored content. So not only you'll just see homogenous content, but you'll see a proliferation of sponsored content as well, more than what you're seeing right now. This will probably at least maybe either plan to like go forward or at least try to see a little more in 2019, but this will be more of a longer term prediction as well. You'll see more of just trying to like try to have different forms of content too that they could even have further monetization on it as well too. Not monetization for like us as well too, but for like, you know, the corporation itself too, to try to expand their lines of revenue. And I think this will be sped up too, where if they missed Wall Street's expectations or if there's a slowdown in the economy, that could like change the timetable where you'll see this more. Now, again, this is just predictions too. I don't know if these are going to happen or not, but again, I don't expect Google just to rely on ads to be their main source of revenue forever. Because again, Google and YouTube are like the two biggest search engines I think in the world. I think they're going to like more utilize other than just, you know, put ads in like whatever you search for too. They're going to try to at least try to push the boundaries of that too, and you know, try to experiment with other forms of like revenue for the corporation as well too, or for the company. But again, like these are just predictions too. I don't know if no one's using Fire. All that too. I'm kind of well, not really. It's Safari, Chrome, Internet Explorer, and for those who may be savvy enough to do it, Opera. Opera is also another internet browser that was started up in Europe. And when unfortunately I wonder again, but why is Stacey doing me? We'll be in the market for a new umbrella. Yeah. Oh, I know. He's like, you're so tempted to. I could tell because you were very tempted in 2019. But yeah, I could see a lot more. I wish like somebody could like cross check this too and just like, oh no, none of this will happen in 2019. No. But I wouldn't be surprised too if YouTube censored this as well too. But but I'm not surprised. Again, it's YouTube. But again, it's like one reason why I encourage at least somebody to at least explore a different platform other than YouTube, at least to try out. Whether it's like if you don't normally live stream, at least to practice live streaming on it as well. Because I would hate the fact too if you just had YouTube and they take away your channel for no reason, and then all your work you did was if you didn't already have it saved too, it's gone. If you have at least another platform too, at least you have that. But because I just feel like that would be like a sad story too, and hopefully we don't see more of that. At least in terms of like a massive increase to that, but. Just to see what will happen. Yeah, I know. But again, both YouTube and Twitch too for our content here as well too. Like I said too, I just view this as more of like experimental type of hobby where I wouldn't be afraid to try new things, or at least to try to have original ideas brought forth, or to at least have content or types of content too that you normally see as well too. Let's see what will happen. I got a couple flash drives. Oh, that's good, Rockstar. Yeah, sometimes I use a cloud drive as well too. I don't use a Google Cloud Drive. I don't use Google Drive though. But yeah, that would be a mistake too. That'd be kind of funny too. I feel like eventually for that as well too, if you do something they don't like to as well too, I could just also see other Google services that you would use be affected as well too. Whether it's saved videos on your Google Drive, because I know Google's also if you want more storage space on their cloud service, you pay for it per month. That's another source of revenue too. I could see them trying to expand on as well too, even though it's nothing to do with YouTube, but. I feel like they would try to utilize it too, where if you want to save your storage space here too, or use even more for the system, so they either try to like push that more on people, or they either raise the prices for it, or actually give you like less free space as well too. I could see them give you less free space as well too on Google, because I think it's currently like what 15 gigs. I think it's free. I could see them actually like even decreasing it as well too, because I can't see them continue to like this pace too, where as many people who use Google services too for storage and for email and all that they're eventually going to have to cut that down as well. But again, these are just predictions. We'll see. For that too, I don't know if that would happen. It's just in general. I don't know if it would be short or a long-term prediction, but eventually I could see them looking into that as well. I could tell you Twitch and Tony is going to allow you to keep videos on Twitch for longer, so more like they've acquired two websites that are like YouTube. Porn. Yeah, I remember that too, Chris. Yeah, because I think Twitch too is trying to set itself up to be the main competitor to YouTube, which I'll be happy to see. Twitch including them and their yeah, that'd be good too, and Twitch, because I think that'll eventually start pulling more people to Twitch too as well too. Because a lot of people don't like the fact that right now, to save your videos, you either have to like export them off the site and just save them somewhere else, because they only stay up on your site thing for like 10 days or something like that, or 14 days, something like that. Because a lot of people, yeah, I used to pay for Google Cloud Storage where I could just buy a 1 terabyte external drive for 400 videos. Exactly, yeah. And it's per month too, by the way, Rockstar. It's per month. It's not like you pay one price and you get it forever. No, you want to keep using it, you got to pay. It's like, oh, I didn't pay. Oh, yeah, about that space. Yeah, we're going to have to just get rid of this stuff. And you can. I know it's like work you really put your heart and soul into it. That'd be great, okay? Or you could just pay for more storage if you want, but no pressure. Just whenever you get to it. Like that whole mindset thing, I guess. That move on. There's part of you. Oh, I know, Julie. It would be a bad move, too. But again, I wouldn't put it past Google for them to do that. But they do charge for extra space already, Julie. They already charge for extra storage space that you would want on Google Drive. They already charge for it. There's a certain limit that's already free. But if you want more, you pay for it per month. You don't hear that too often. But, yeah, I ran into this, too, where for my email, I ran out of space, too, and I couldn't get any more emails into my inbox. So I had to go in and clear out other space, too. And funny enough, they tried to think they were going to be slick about this and hide it. And the bottom's like, well, you can either clear out old emails in storage, or you could just buy more space per month. It's like they try to like, almost like a soft sell too. It was just kind of funny. It's just like, really? You want me to like pay to store it here? Really? It's been so tarnished by YouTube. They kind of, well, I mean, considering they made a lot of money off of it, Chris, too. But yeah, that's like their own, that's on them too. They could have controlled the tone of the site too, but I'm sure they wouldn't mind too, where they make like what, over $20 billion a quarter in ad revenue or something like that. They made even more. I forget what like the last quarter's report was. But yeah, Julie, yeah, they already do that. That's how I found out about it too, because you wouldn't have heard about it before. So they already do charge you if you want extra space anyway. Now, a certain limit, like I said, is free. Now, eventually I could see them decreasing it too, because they're very prone and savvy to making really bad decisions or bad moves, but I could see them eventually decreasing it. Or they would actually do this too if they, for some reason, take away your channel on here too, and they would try to affect other services as well. Eventually I could see them doing that as well. But most likely too, but I don't think it would happen to, but I wouldn't put it past them. It's not to, this isn't meant to scare anybody or to instill fear. It's just, general predictions, I think, what would happen. $50 for it, yeah, that's even better. You have the external drive and it's physical and it's yours. So it's not like you have to pay per month to keep using it. It's not, you don't have to rent space. You actually own even more. I have a jump drive. I have a flash drive as well too, but I don't think there's that much space on it. I think it's like only like, it's smaller too. But again, that's why too, like that's one reason why I just like recommend people to not just like put everything into like one platform too. Even if you're just on Twitch, if you want to find something else too, so same goes for that. But in general, I think it's just like a smart idea, at least a heads up move to do something like that too as well. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be live for because we're going to have to get set up for Twitch because it's already past 8:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because kind of foolishly us over at Twitch. I thought things would get better when we worked out. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess your optimism creeped into, but yeah, I think that was like that finally established too that YouTube isn't going to change. But again, Chris, they're a monopoly. They have no incentive to change. I mean, as a monopoly of video sharing too, they have no incentive to change. They're going to keep things the way they are. Any competitor too, they're either going to copy their features or try to outright buy them. And sadly too, the general public and majority of YouTube viewers, they watch YouTube videos and live streams, they don't care because they don't know any better and they just want to be force-fed like content from celebrities and trending, quote unquote. But yeah, thank you for the Twitch link, Sarah. But yeah, I'm trying to keep live streams on here under 90 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty much like, that's one thing. But really, unless all the leadership changes too, Chris, it doesn't really matter who's the CEO then. It really doesn't matter who it is in terms of that too. Because if the entire board or like enough of the board doesn't really like change their thinking or change their overall plan for the company, and if the people who generally use the site to validate the same system too, then not much will change, if anything, just because if people keep watching like prank videos and reaction videos and celebrities and that's all they watch and that's what's forced down their throat, which is kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy or a vicious cycle too, where if you only give them this type of content, of course they're going to watch that content because you're not going to tell them that there's other types of content. You're not going to help them find other types of content. So just to make a new plan. But then again, that'll be pretty, well, maybe there'll be another solution too eventually, Rocket Star. Maybe there will be another one. I think there will be too, because I would say in general experience too in history, monopolies don't last forever. Monopolies don't last forever too. So eventually, I don't think in the long run too, YouTube will be in its position where it's at now. And in the long term, I would say like my biggest like final prediction too, YouTube will be pretty much nothing like what it was in 2005. It hasn't already been already. Make a new one. Now, will it be like another monopoly would take over? Depending upon how many innovative features are introduced and depending upon, I guess, like what people would want, I think it'll be more of a balanced market. But eventually, if worst comes to worst too, there may be public interference too, or like a public, or like I don't want to say like a government entity, but I feel like someone will eventually step in. Similar to like how Microsoft was in the 90s too for their antitrust lawsuits or something like that. Eventually it'll be something like that. If worse comes to worse, if there's not enough action from the people who use the site who, I don't think it's too much to ask too that the leading video sharing site to be better. I don't think it's too much to ask. Because believe it or not, I'll say this again, YouTube, I actually want your site to be better. I actually do care about your site. I want to see it improve. I doubt you'll ever hear this, but I do want to see you improve. Whether you want to is up to you. I don't have to take out 10 loans just to get 10% of a service. Just get 10% of a service fund. Right. Yeah, that too, Rockstar. But yeah. But this is why too, again, being open to other platforms separate from Google as a company as well too, whether it's Amazon, Mixer is from Microsoft, and then I don't count Dailymotion or Vimeo really as like viable competitors, even though they're video sharing platforms like YouTube. Because again, my analogy too, original YouTube people say, let's the original YouTube people with the people who Google and forgot to they forgot to transfer. Maybe it's not forgot to. Maybe it's just a condition of the price as well too. To get a couple $1 billion for it, you wouldn't be able to start up another. Yeah, then we'll be able to start up another company. Right. That's like kind of like a non-compete clause or something like that. It's called, or like a certain period of time too. You can't compete directly with them who you sell to. That's somewhat common depending upon like the transaction who you acquire. But yeah, that's overall I would say like my biggest prediction as well too, because within I guess within the next decade, maybe even sooner too, if there is another competitor too, and the way YouTube is right now too, I actually see not just more regulation too, but I just see really I would just say how most monopolies were generally broken up too, and you'll just see more legal action too. But again, these are just only my opinions on it as well. And with that being said, we're going to end part 1 of our Q&A series here on the future of YouTube. Part 2 should be on Sunday, where we talk about the future of this channel on Verdict Squad, both the short term and also the long term future plans for our channel as well. So I want to thank everyone for joining us. Thank you everybody for being here. Appreciate everyone's support. We will be heading over to Twitch too. We'll be playing some more GTA 5 online. We should probably start at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you again to everybody for joining us. When we are done here on YouTube, you already know what time it is. It'll be time to switch to Twitch. We will be finally revealing our organization name over on Twitch. The long-awaited name will finally be revealed for those who already have all the clues closer to figuring out what it is, or at least an idea what it is. Thank you again to everybody for being here. We will see you over on 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you over there in just a little while.